Hi, this is Mike. Welcome back to the Moodle Project. The goal of this project is to install the infrastructure to run an instance of Moodle on a Linux server. This is just another step in that process. In this session, we will be discussing how to install Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So in order to do that, let's go ahead and log in to the server that we'd set up in a previous session, account that we'd set up. We'll log in with that account. We'll also log in as the root. Now, in a previous session, I said that SU meant super user. That was incorrect. It's actually substitute user. The hyphen with no argument defaults to root, but you could put like SU hyphen Bob. And if you had Bob's credentials, you could log in as Bob. So my bad on that one. The first thing let's do is let's install a utility. It's called man, and what it is it allows you to look up definitions and switches on the different Unix commands. So just bear with me here. The command to install is yum install man, which is the package we want to install. Just take my word for it. Let's just go ahead and install this. Actually, it looks like it's already been installed. So it may not be installed on your machine. If it isn't, you will simply accept. It'll give you a prompt to accept or not, and just say yes. So let's just use that command and look up what. So there it is. Yellow dog updater modified. Just simply hit space. To exit, hit quit. I'm sorry, Q. The next thing we want to do is let's take a brief look at a visual editor. Linux, this is the default. You just type in vi. It'll give you some information, some basic commands on how to quit, how to find some help. There's two modes in vi. One is command mode and one is insert mode. To get into command mode, you have to type in a colon and then a command. Like in this case, we want to quit. So we'll exit that screen. Create a file, you simply just type vi and then the file name. If the file exists, it'll open that file. If it doesn't exist, it'll create an empty file. So now that we're in the text editor, if we want to type something, we simply hit I on the keyboard and type. And then to get out of insert mode, you hit escape, colon, W for write. There we just wrote to that file. If we wrote colon, write, quit, Q, then we would exit. So there we're back into that particular file. There are a number of commands that if you want to go to the end of the sentence, you type in a $sign. If you want to go to the beginning of the sentence, you type a 0. If you want to scroll left, hit L. If you want to go right, hit H. Go back into insert mode. Let's go ahead and add a few more lines. You'll notice that the cursor doesn't exactly behave like you think it should sometimes. And sometimes you have to to get a space, you have to use an arrow, and I've never really looked for what command that would be. I don't know if there is one. At any rate, you'll know what I mean. Let's go ahead and just add some text. Okay, so let's get out of insert mode and go into the command mode. So again, if you want to scroll left, you would hit L. If you want to scroll right, you would hit H. If you want to go up, hit K, and then down, J. If you want to search for some text, just hit the /, then the text that you're searching for, and then cursor will move to that point. Hit N, and it'll look for other instances. If you want to delete a line, just DD, I'll delete a line. If you want to delete text, hit X in command mode. And then we got to save this. We could save, get into since we're in command mode, to execute any of the commands, we have to hit colon on the keyboard and then W. So we just saved changes we just made. We don't have a full screen of text here, but if we did, if you want to scroll, it would be Control F, move down the screen, and Control B to go back up the screen. If you're in a file that you don't want to make any changes, you would just hit Q, and then with the exclamation mark, that'll take you right out. The up and down key, this is more of a Linux thing. There's a history. So if you use your up and down arrows, it will retain the history the commands that you entered. So let's go ahead and if you want to undo something, really that's about all the commands that I use on a real frequent basis. That should get you through most anything that we need to do. Primarily use Vi for editing configuration files. You don't use it for doing any kind of development. I mean, there's other IDEs and other tools that are best suited for that. Stepping back just a little bit, there is one other command that I want to show you. It's yum update. And this is, in a sense, it's similar to like a Windows update. It'll go in and update all of the packages that are in the repositories online that this particular Linux distro is connected to. So like if there's security patches or functionality patches or functionality updates, upgrades, if you do a yum update, it will update all those packages. So once it's complete, it'll give you a summary of what what has been done. It's a really good tool. I mean, it's pretty top notch. You can trust it. Obviously, there's more to it than just yum update, but that's for other sessions, not in this project. So I think we'll stop right there and for this particular session, and we'll start next with actually starting to install Apache server, and then PHP, and then MySQL. So we'll talk to you later.